Hi everyone, it's Holly from HollyHall.com, and I am a master astrologer. I have a background in education in philosophy, psychology, neurolinguistic programming, past life regression, hypnosis therapist, and I'm clairvoyant life coach. That's my elevator speech. Today we are going to talk about moon news. Every 2.5 days, the moon shifts into a new celestial, going through the new celestial bodies of the constellations in the sky around the earth. And this affects us on a global level, but it also affects us internally. So even though you may not be one of these astrological moon signs as a sun sign, you may have another planet in that, and you may have or your moon may be in that. However, you still want to go by the moon. So as an example, the Farmer's Almanac talks about the moon being best times, a waxing moon being a best time to plant, and a waning moon being a best time to plant. And I believe it is the waxing moon is when the earth is more wet, because the moon affects the tides. It also affects the water, and the water rises below the surface of the earth and allows the water to saturate the surface. And so that makes it much easier to plant plants that are above the ground, like lettuces and cruciferous vegetables and stuff like that. But when the moon is waning, the earth is drier near the surface because the water drops in the earth's core area below the surface, and that's when it's best to plant root vegetables or potatoes, for example. So there are also optimum times to do optimum things in your life according to the moon. Now the moon this time is in Sagittarius. Now while it's in Sagittarius, we are going to find a time when we want to develop a sense of what is our core belief system. What is our core belief systems? What do we believe in? What is our philosophy? What is our truth? What is our religion, if that's where you base yours on, right? And how do I speak that truth? How do I divide my inner self and my outer self and migrate or marry the two so that I speak authentically my philosophy, my belief system, my truth? And so you're going to find in the next 2.5 days, Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday, that there is a little bit of control going on. There seems to be a belief system and a philosophy abetting the actuality or the reality of a controlling situation. The reason I say that is because all the other planets, including the sun, is in Capricorn now. And Capricorn is all about autonomy, rulers, bosses. Could be a bossy boss, could be a bossy coworker, could be a bossy family member, a bossy child, a child that says, you're not the boss of me. And or it could be yourself. Are you not taking responsibility? Are you finding yourself not as reliable? And you're going to find yourself more scattered during this time too. So part of you is going to go, well, how can I have my freedom? Because that's what Sagittarius is all about. How can I have my freedom and at the same time have some control, or allow there not to have some control over other embodied situations that are trying to take control from me, right? So the weekend is basically going to be infused with this energy of freedom. And what is your philosophy around that? If you go with that, you go with that flow, you allow to expand your mind, expand your thinking, know that there's more to a picture than what might meet the eye, not have a narrow view, or at least invite the opportunity that for more knowledge, for more information, for a different way of thinking, a different perspective. Namaste.